Good morning, everyone. I am Toby, the Kilted Adventurer. I'm at Heist Mountain today for another hiking adventure. So let's go and have some fun.
The Heist Mountain Trailhead is part of the Possum Creek Gorge section of the Cumberland Trail. About 30 minutes from Chattanooga, it is an out and back hike. It offers a lot of bang for your buck. There is an easily accessible trailhead on Jones Gap Road with lots of parking. Also, within the first 100 feet of the trail, you see a multi-tiered waterfall, so this can be very popular, especially if you wait until 11 or 12 o'clock.
Right after you start the trail, make sure that you pay attention to your left. You can still hear cars from the highway, but there is a very nice little waterfall. Here's the feeder creek. Been quite a bit of rain lately. I'm going to step across so you can see this better. Fall is in the air. It's 57 degrees this morning. Such a nice change. The leaves still haven't started turning yet, but this is definitely hiking weather. Now that we're leaving the west branch of Blanchard Creek to hit the trails again, passing a lot of these big boulders again. Kind of a landmark that you're used to seeing on this part of the Cumberland Trail. Still walking beside the creek. Who else loves the sound of water? Leave me a comment below. We are approaching the first bridge that we'll be crossing today. Thankfully this one's still intact. This section of the Cumberland Trail is rated 8 out of 10 for difficulty, primarily because you descend and climb back out of the gorge several times. This section we're walking along the top, so it's not too bad. I always want to point that out. Different people have different preferences, different fitness levels. You do lose cell service in the gorge, so always make sure someone knows where you're going if you're hiking solo.
One very unique feature of this piece of the Cumberland Trail is the large flowered skullcap. This is a member of the mint family that only grows in northern Hamilton and Marion counties in Tennessee. It's been declared endangered by both federal and state authorities. It's 12 to 20 inches high, can be seen in May and June. With blue and white flowers. It appears at the top of the plants on short stalks, arranged along a single shaft. Because of its endangered status, the Cumberland Trail has been routed to avoid the known patches of this plant. Before this section was constructed, a trained botanist from the Tennessee Department of Environment and Conservation was sent to check the proposed trail route. Any route that threatened the plants had to be changed.
I'd like to take the opportunity to give fellow creator Cowboy JoJo's Adventure a quick shout out. He just hit 1,000+ subscribers, which is a major milestone for YouTube creators. So congratulations, Joseph. Everyone check out the link in my description below if you haven't already looked at Cowboy JoJo's Adventures. The sun has finally rose. This can be a very popular section, at least the top part here of the Cumberland Trail. Sunrise was at 7:32 this morning, so I got here at about 7:10. There's already a couple folks out here. If you wait till 10 or 11, you're going to have a lot of company, which can be a good thing. Matter of personal preference. Anyway, just wanted everyone to see this. Good morning, sun. About a mile in, you get to this extremely dense rhododendron. In the winter, it's about the only thing that's green out here. trail is not for the faint of heart, but it is spectacular. I'm on top of the mountain, climbed all the way out of the gorge. It is a lot cooler up here, which feels amazing. It's so peaceful. Real brief channel update. You guys know I wear kilts when I hike. Today I am wearing one of my ripstop kilts. It's very good for athletics and hiking, unless it gets real cold, and then I put a heavier fabric on. Anyway, I have a affiliate link with UT Kilts. Now I've purchased 6 of them from Bryce, so I guess I'm a loyal customer at this point. Anyway, if you want to check out kilts or any kind of Scottish wear, links below. Check it out. Really appreciate the support. Starting another steep descent. I can hear Big Possum Creek down below. Just to give you a quick idea of how far I've come down, we were up on top of that mountain just a few minutes ago. Very spectacular. During the winter, icicles tend to form on the top of this rock, so it's something to be very aware of. Don't want one of those falling on you, or even some of this rock. So if you're coming out here, especially in the winter, proceed with caution and have a lot of fun. All right, we're approaching Big Possum Creek. There'll be a bridge in just a moment. You can see the creek below. There's the bridge. This will be the end of the line for me today. If you continue beyond this bridge, you climb an old railroad grade. It's very steep. It was most likely used to carry timber out of this gorge back a very long time ago. We're not going to do that today. Thanks for joining me today on another hiking adventure. Make sure to subscribe if you haven't already. Give me that thumbs up. And as always, seek adventure.